Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. My name is Mr. Maxwell, and welcome back to another side quest about video games with myself and Exo Magpie.
Hello!
As always.
As always, indeed.
You know what? We're over 50 videos.
In total, or as side quests?
As side quests.
Holy sh...
In total, we're way over 50.
I mean, this is a lot more effort for something that hardly anyone watches, but nah.
It gives me something to do on a Monday night.
Hey, listen, if we didn't enjoy doing this, we wouldn't do it. So.
Exactly. We don't get paid for this. This is all because it's fun.
It's all because we enjoy it, and also, well, enjoy's a strong word considering some of the things.
Some of the things that we talk about. Yeah, you know what we mean.
Yes.
You know what we internet. You know what we mean. Right, don't
beating the dead horse that is EA is always fun.
Yeah. So there hasn't been tons of I wouldn't say there's anything been huge.
Well, considering the big news of the last few months, it's compared to that.
Well, I mean, maybe off today there was a bit of news today that I would say is quite big.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that once we actually talk about the company that involves.
Yes.
But we're going to stick with EA since we mentioned EA first. Sticking with EA. Battlefield, they've decided to shake up the franchise. Is their words. By which they mean basically they're giving the people who run Respawn are now running DICE.
Yeah. So potentially, it could be the case of EA will still eat Respawn. It's just after they move everyone from Respawn
to DICE.
Yeah. Because
Battlefield, my God.
The thing is DICE don't make Battlefield games.
You mean Respawn?
Yeah, Respawn don't make. Oh, it's just
DICE.
Well, no, DICE don't make Battlefield games anymore as well.
After the Battlefield 2042, no, DICE don't make Battlefield games anymore.
It is no. There's a reason why Battlefield and Call of Duty can occupy the same thing, because they both approached first-person shooters differently,
especially multiplayer.
Primarily the multiplayer, yeah. Call of Duty is basically single player skirmish.
Yeah, six man sides.
Smaller scale.
Yeah.
Fighting and very, very quick and very fast paced. While Battlefield is more of the open end, large scale. Large unit size conflict of of an actual friggin' battle.
Yeah.
And they for 2042 they just decided, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take everything that makes Battlefield unique and remove it. No squad based. No, we're not gonna have that. We're gonna have operators or fucking specialists or whatever the fuck they call
specialists. They're called specialists.
Whatever I don't give a shit. They're still the fucking
only so they can sell skins.
Fuck off.
To which, by the way, they've removed the Santa skin from that because of the backlash.
Yeah, because they saying it was basically their reasoning, that what they're saying is that it wasn't necessarily planned for launch. It was stuff that was developed before launch. Because obviously, with them wanting it to be a live service, and so here's an idea, AAA game industry, make a game that works first, and then have it develop into a live service. Maybe if you do that, you may actually be onto something.
Yeah, but it is a live service. It's a multiplayer game. It's always on.
Yeah, no, but the point being, they focus on this live service aspect of Battle Pass and fucking microtransactions and DLC, and it's well, maybe if you had an actual working game that people enjoyed, maybe you would get people to spend money in your bullshit stores.
I think EA should just stay away from the live service.
The games that have actually been okay are the ones that don't have any sort of live service to them.
Yeah.
Squadrons, Fallen Order. You start struggling after that.
Yeah. Every game that has so far that you've put live service on, or at least a tag, you've killed it.
Yeah, FIFA Ultimate Team, any of the sports game with an Ultimate Team is basically bullshit.
Anthem is the prime example.
Anthem is an absolute clusterfuck of a dumpster fire. And
now Battlefield 2042. And also Dragon Age 4, because apparently that was going to be a live service, but apparently it was so bad.
Well, Anthem did so badly that EA went, BioWare, you're not doing a live service.
No. And neither are DICE anymore.
Look, as long as the people who they've pulled over from Respawn onto DICE literally turn around and go, right, okay, first thing out, specialists.
Yeah.
Bring back the classes. This is the thing, right? They go on about like, oh no, the argument of, well, we did it so that we could sell gear, we could sell cosmetics. You had that in 5. You had that in 5,
yes.
And there was classes.
Yes.
You had you can just do medic skins and support skins and assault skins and sniper skins. Oh, but you only have 4. We can have 8 specialists. Yeah, but the problem is if they're all shit, no one cares.
We've got 8 specialists, 1 medic. In a game where there's a mode where you can have 164 players. You have 1 medic character.
1 medic class, and you make him shit. Or her shit. Like, I don't understand, like, why? Why on earth, like, to be perfectly honest, considering how bad 2042 has been received, I'm not surprised they've kicked the fucking director out.
They have done this, they have released a big update that has apparently fixed a lot of the problems, but there's still...
Get rid of your specialists.
The problem is that I think the game is, the part of the problems, like the fact that it's not a Battlefield game, is the core of the game.
The thing is, right, here's the thing, the thing with Battlefield is they can still fix this. You change the XP that you gain and make it more squad rotated, orientated, and
yeah, but I feel
bring back the XP that you can get for suppression fire.
Yeah.
Bring back the XP for healing people. Bring back the XP for resupplying people.
I feel like the thing is that it's the same as Battlefield 5, where by the time they've got everything out that's going to fix this, no one's going to care anymore, which is what happened with Battlefield 5. Yeah. The Pacific came out, like the update and that, and the Pacific is really good. It turns Battlefield 5 into a much better game for the online stuff and that. But the problem is, it came out so much later.
Yeah, that everyone has moved on.
This one's even worse, because Battlefield 2042 is even worse than what Battlefield 5 was on release.
Yes.
At least Battlefield 5 still felt like a Battlefield game when you were playing it.
Yeah, 2042 doesn't.
Already, like, I think if I remember correctly, they were like 60% down on their player base already. The game's not even been out a month. Like, by the time, with the time it's going to take to fix everything, I don't think anybody's going to care.
I just don't understand. It's like, why did I can't believe throughout the entire development someone didn't turn around and go, guys, does this feel like a Battlefield game? Are you sure we're going down the right path? I'm surprised if no one turned around and went, yeah, this feels wrong, this feels like we're going down the wrong route. Yeah. And like, there can't have been no one in that company that went, yeah, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't actually feel right. Like, it's also like the tone. The tone is really, like, the game's cutscenes and everything are really somber and serious. Like, war is a terrible thing.
Yeah, and then you've got the specialists all making quips and jokes on the
like they're on fucking Fortnite or Apex.
Yeah,
and I'm like.
Not to mention the soundtrack is absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Have you heard the?
Yes, I have heard. I have heard it. Tune? Yes, I have. It is an absolute abomination.
Oh my god!
It's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
You've literally synthesized it to the point where you literally can't understand the notes that are being played. Who thought this was a good idea?
The calling system is a terrible idea. It should have no, it is. It's a terrible idea. It should have been like one squad can have one vehicle. Not one squad can call in as many vehicles as they bloody want.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. I don't understand why they've allowed multiple call-ins. Like, but if you're in a squad,
because this is not a game.
The squad's only 4 people now. The vast majority of vehicles.
The other thing is, the maps are so unbelievably open. Even the one from the trailer, you know, where I was like inside a sea.
Yeah.
That's like one side of the sea. And there's a giant open space between
I've seen
2 things. And it's just like...
Why have you made it this big?
I mean, I understand why you made it that big, but like, what have you done? Why?
It's almost it's almost as if the Frostbite engine can't handle large maps with a lot of stuff in it.
Yeah.
It's almost as if even DICE can't get the best out of their goddamn engine. To be honest, the Frostbite engine, for all its plaudits in that, the last generation and especially the beginning of this generation, it's starting to show a lot of problems. Just look at Madden.
Oh God! Look at FIFA. Every year when FIFA gets released, like on release, like that is a shit show.
I don't care what anyone says. Like FIFA's just a full clusterfuck of forced animations of like. Yeah. You don't have full control of the game. I'm sorry, you don't. You don't have full control of the game. The game will let you win balls.
Yeah.
But that's it. You can have the best defender in the world, but if the game's decided this animation's going to get played, nothing you can do about it. It will literally ignore your pad.
So.
But.
It does seem like Respawn's the only one that can do anything with it.
But again, no, like they've. Like I say, I hope they take it back to base. And like I say, if they got rid of the specialists and we brought back the classes,
I think that'd give a lot of goodwill.
It would give a lot of, and that will buy them time to fix all the other problems. Yeah. Like, for example, reworking all the maps and filling it with stuff. Yeah. Like, the fucking fact that one of them's just a fucking desert in one half and then a couple of buildings in the other. It's something like... I mean, yes, open battle would probably take place in that area, but do you know what would happen? Whoever had the fucking best air force would win the air and then just completely obliterate the opposition.
Well, no, nowadays it would just be like, which side's got the buildings? Just stick all your snipers up there.
No. Oh yeah, that's Battlefield. No, what I mean is in modern actual combat. If an actual war took place, like whoever had their superiority would just obliterate the opposition because that's how powerful air power is.
Just fucking.
So
hopefully, let's see, Vince Zampella. I think I pronounced his name right. He is the head of Respawn, and he has now been made head of DICE since the original GM has left due to basically Battlefield being absolutely terrible.
Considering the fact that throughout all the promotions that they did for 2042, they were going, we're going back to the Battlefield 4 and. How like back to basics and all that sort of stuff, and then for them to launch with this shit,
I know,
like as far away from the fucking basics as they're possible.
You did a hop, skip and a jump to fucking Call of Duty.
I was like, what the fucking hell are you talking about? How is this back to basics? Oh well, it's big maps.
Everybody, no one's complaining about the map. Well. I'm complaining about the maps because your maps are shit. Your maps have been was shit in 5. They're shit in this one. Just go back to 4.
Right, here's the thing. To buy them time, they go back to specialists and they introduce a couple of Battlefield 4 maps.
Yeah.
Right? Buy them time. In the meantime, right, once they've put those two, pull every single asset that is in that game and put it into Portal. Yeah. Right? Pull every asset that's in Portal and put it into the game. So that you get more guns, more vehicles, more just do it.
Yeah.
Just you need to buy this game time, and the best way to do it is to basically do that.
The entirety of what is 1942 and Bad Company in there.
Yeah.
Put the entirety of those two games into the Portal. Yeah. Because there's only a couple of maps from both. It's not actually the whole thing.
The entire Bad Company stuff into Portal. Put the entirety of 1942.
And fucking put Bad Company 2 in there as well.
Put Battlefield 1 stuff into Portal.
Yeah.
Put Battlefield 4 stuff into Portal. Just pull everything. Every single asset that you have from Battlefield, put it in there. Guns, the lot. Right? Because that's what they need to do. That they need to buy time to fix the fucking main game.
Yeah.
And while you do that, while everyone's playing Portal and having loads of fun with that, you work on the fucking maps. You fill them up with stuff. You fill them up with cover. You fill them up with interesting things to do. You fill them up with stuff to help people get from A to B. You don't make it an open fucking kill zone for fucking anyone with a sniper rifle, or just fucking someone to run around in a friggin...
Also, nerf the vehicles. You limit the call-ins.
You limit the call-ins to one squad. Basically, you reintroduce fucking squad leaders.
Yes.
Turn them back up into 5. Hell, make them 6 if need be.
Yeah.
And I know I'm saying a lot, and it's not as simple as just doing that. But well,
that's what
this game. This is what this game needs.
Yeah.
This is what this game needs.
I mean, this is why I was saying before. I think there's just too much. Now, by the time they actually fix it,
that's what I'm saying. Pull everything into Portal.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, because of the impression that this has got now, the only people who are going to be playing Portal are your die-hard Battlefield fans.
And you get rid of the bots in Portal.
Yeah, you get rid of the bots in Portal. But the problem is that we've got the Portal thing, and the only people who are going to play that mode now is...
Well, you make an incentive for people who won't play it to play it. For example, progression. But everything that happens in the Portal goes in also towards your thing.
I suppose.
Which is also why I say, make sure the bots are not in.
Yeah, I just think it's going to be too late by the time everything...
You had a good thing there.
You had a good idea. And
you had a good idea. We said, don't EA it. And what did you do? You EA'd the fucking thing. It was not a challenge, Dice. It was not a challenge.
It wasn't even that hard this year. You literally just had to release a Battlefield game and you would have beaten Call of Duty.
Easily.
That's all you had to do.
Call of Duty is just awful this year.
Call of Duty is now just a Warzone.
The multiplayer is meh. The campaign is even more meh. It's actually worse than meh. It's pretty bad. The character, I don't understand. It's not that hard to make iconic characters in Call of Duty. We're not asking for fucking the depths of the depths of an Oscar-winning performance. Yeah. We just want characters to be fun characters to get behind and rile on. And you're like, Call of Duty has always been bombastic and loud and old school war movies.
Yeah, it's been your Hollywood. It's your Hollywood war movies.
Yeah.
Big explosions, firing everywhere.
Yeah.
It's an action. It's an action movie.
Granted, I do feel some Call of Duties go a bit too far into the Michael Bay territory, but
yeah,
that's what Call of Duty is. And yet this year they've just decided, we're going to do a real. It's didn't you try that with 4? Battlefield World War 2. I'm just pretty sure you tried to do that. In fact, you had your World War 2's campaign is better.
World War 2. Yeah.
I don't like the whole premise of the friggin' squad. It screams of box ticking.
Well, that's because it is.
Well, I know it is, but it's you're not even trying to hide it.
Well, no, why would they want
there was a Russian lady who was a sniper which actually they were the women in Soviet Russia during World War II. There was a lot of them that were snipers, and they were some of the most successful snipers in the war. That's a fact. Not complaining. Not complaining about the fact that they have a Russian sniper as a female. Perfectly fine with that. But the very fact that they have one black person, one female Russian.
Yeah.
What's the other two?
One's an American.
One's
your gun-toting, smoking.
And I think one's a pilot.
Yeah, and the other one's a pilot who I think is British, if I remember correctly.
I'm just like, and I look at it and go, you simply created those characters because of.
Well, no.
It may not be.
They said they made them to be iconic characters.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It may not be. It may not be the reason why they did it. It just feels like that.
No. It's the reason.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like it just feels like that's what they've done.
No. It feels like that's what they've done because that is what they've done.
And it's like,
at no point did they actually think.
No time with us actually like
because. Here's how you know. Here's how you know when it comes to stories, and this is television and games and everything, right? If you ever look at a character and you think they're just there to be a token character, 9 times out of 10, it's because that's exactly what they are, and you can know this because their literal character, they could have a name and everything. Their literal character is black man, Asian person, gay. That's it. That is their character.
That is their
there
character.
Is no.
There's nothing else.
There's nothing else, right? That's how you know these characters are not anything more than just to be a placeholder.
Right, here's the thing, right? When they first introduced the campaign characters, like I was thinking we were going to get a multi-campaign. You know, like Call of Duty World War II.
Yeah.
Where it was the Russian campaign and the Pacific campaign.
Yes.
I always thought we were going to get something. It was going back to that.
Was that not
World at War?
Yeah, World at War. Because World War II was the...
Yeah. World War II was just the American camp.
Was the American camp.
Yeah.
Campaign. That's the one with the camp at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Battlefield World War II. Which
World
is
at War is
the one
and
it also had the zombies at the end.
Yeah.
But what I mean is like World at War had the Eastern Front Russian campaign and the Pacific campaign, and it was really, really
decent.
Yeah. And I was thinking they were going back. To that. Like you were going to get experience, and I was really interested to see how they were going to deal with a Russian sniper campaign in the Eastern Front. I was like, oh yes,
I would agree. I am
down for that.
I would agree with you there, but
it's Call
of Duty, and it's also Activision.
That is very true.
Have you learned nothing from the World of Warcraft stuff that we've?
Yes, I know, but like you would have thought, like Call of Duty. One of the best selling points of Call of Duty is that its campaign is usually better than all the others. You don't count Doom because Doom is on another level, and you don't compare Doom to anything because Doom is amazing. But you know, Call of Duty's for military shooters, its campaign is usually better than the others.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, okay, so we're gonna get a potential Russian sniper campaign.
I can't remember the last good one. I think Black Ops.
Black Ops 2 was okay.
I think Black Ops for me personally was the last good one that I genuinely liked.
The Modern Warfare, the reboot.
Yeah.
The campaign's actually not that bad.
Yeah, but I don't like Modern Warfare.
Yes, I know you don't. But no, what I'm saying is the campaign's actually not that bad. It's actually one of the better ones. And I was thinking, like, I was like, with them going back to World War II, with them going back to multiple nation characters, I was literally thinking,
oh, we're going to be like all over the place.
It's like, oh my, are they going to give us a campaign that follows these 4 characters?
No.
Through different parts of the war, like, and then they go, oh no, this is an elite allied squad. It's like, no, just go F yourself. There is no way Comrade Joseph Stalin is ever going to let any capitalist American lapdog anywhere near anything to be like. No, it's just not. No, it's not gonna fucking happen.
I do know they've moved this
because basically I watched because I've watched the campaign. I'm literally like, someone watching Glorious Bastards when they fucking watched some of this.
Well, yeah, of course they did.
Like, what the fucking hell? And yeah, it's like, it shows promise in some of the stuff, like the backstory stuff of the Russian sniper for her is actually not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. And then I watched it, and then I went, I've played through this before. Wait a minute. This is the beginning of fucking Wolfenstein. It's fucking Wolfenstein!
Yeah, but the thing, right, but like, I was like, I think the worst thing you can do is actually show the potential of what it could have been, and then not give you what it could have been.
Yeah,
like, you know, it's like giving hope to people and then just grabbing that hope and shoving it away. And like, no, you're not allowed that hope. No. Look, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake! It's like your campaign is terrible.
Look, Activision only care about Warzone. Okay, so for Call of Duty from now on, they're all gonna suck.
Yeah.
Okay, they're all gonna suck.
Everything is going to be organized
because
around
everything
Warzone.
is gonna because Warzone's the money maker. That's the thing that makes money. So that's going to be the thing that people. That's why they stopped on the esports, because Battle Royale is the thing for them now.
Which Fortnite had the end of its Act 2.
Yes, recently? They're out of. They've just finished Chapter 2.
Yeah,
they've gone into Chapter 3.
The island has flipped over.
It's flipped over, yeah.
There's a new island.
Spider-Man has been introduced.
Congratulations.
So it's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Fortnite is going to be the Smash Bros of pop culture.
Yes.
In like 100 years from now, Fortnite's still going to be going with fucking Will Smith as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air running around on that island,
being shot up by Megatron and Aragon.
Yeah, it's just what's going to happen.
I'm waiting for the fucking Warner Bros. Call that. They've had that, haven't they? Because they've had the Batman and stuff, and
yeah, they've had Batman,
DC heroes basically.
Yeah, they've had DC heroes.
But yeah, back to DICE and
yeah, DICE is getting
we knew where we were.
DICE is getting shook up. Obviously,
deservedly so.
Obviously, Battlefield has a lot of work to be done on it. Apparently, there's going to be free maps in the next update.
They need to change the class. They need to revert back to the class system.
Oh,
I don't care how they do it. They need to, because that game will not live.
Well, to be fair, it's the only thing that I can think they can do like immediately
to buy it time.
To buy it enough time to let them fix the other fucking problems.
Yeah,
because the major issue is the fact that like you fire a gun at somebody and nothing happens.
Yeah. Like, this is the thing. If you bring... Right, here's the thing. Get rid of the specialists. Take 4 specialists. Turn 1 into a sniper. Turn 1 into a assault. Turn 1 into support. Turn 1 into...
the medic.
Medic.
Yeah.
Right? Do that. Just do that. Eliminate 4 of your things, so you have... That's less things you have to worry about. Less things to have to balance things around. And bring in... Just basically turn 4 of them into your classes. And then just fix everything else.
fix your gameplay, because that needs working. Get rid of the fucking gun thing. It's cool and everything, the fact that you can change it on the fly, but no, because like after watching people play it and actually seeing things, like no fucker uses it. Everybody just puts on the thing that they like anyway, and then leaves it that way.
Yeah, people put
which is stuff that you can do in the menu before the game. So like, once you've got a gun the way you like it, you're not gonna change it.
Yeah, I understand. Like, maybe the reasoning behind, like, okay, so my gun doesn't have its underbarrel yet. I haven't equipped the underbarrel grenade launcher.
Yeah.
But there's a guy hiding behind that thing, so I'm going to equip my underbarrel grenade launcher, blow up his cover. That I understand the reasoning behind it, but like the fact that they go, oh yeah, you can change the sights and the fucking thing, and it's like, the only time you realise you're going to need a different sight is in the middle of a firefight.
Yeah.
You don't have time to change your sight when in the middle of a firefight.
Exactly. Also, please actually put in the destructible environments again, please.
properly.
Not just a couple of buildings and a couple of things on the floor. That would be mostly appreciated. That's my favourite thing about Battlefield is that if people hide in a building, I can blow up the wall.
I mean, you can, but
it's only certain buildings.
Yeah, the only certain like anything less like anything like that's more like 5 towers. Like any high tower thing, you can't blow them up.
Because there's also small buildings that like just there's people like firing at the building with a tank. And nothing. It's just leaving that big mark.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Battlefield 3? Question mark? Came out on the PS3 and the Xbox 360, right? Yeah. And that had destructible buildings.
The squad system.
Because we were literally, running around little villages, capturing points until there was nothing left of the fucking village. Yeah. Except for the flag.
Except for flags and the little bits of rubble.
Except for the flags.
In that little village.
Yes. Yes. The vast majority of the area. Well, this is the thing as well. It's like Battlefield has always had open maps.
Yeah.
They've always had open maps, but.
There was enough in the open maps though that it didn't feel
vastly open. But also, like take for example the one with the radio tower that collapses.
Yeah.
After so much damage is done to it. Yeah. Right. That's a massive open area with very few actual structural buildings, but because of the ground topography. If I'm doing it correctly, if I'm pronouncing it right and using my correct terminology, could be wrong. But because of like the way that they designed the map and like it wasn't flat, it wasn't like there were areas where snipers could have like cross almost the entire map range of fucking things, but there was enough like broken ground and covers for people to like get from point to point to like not be just constantly shot at all the time.
Yeah.
And it feels like this one isn't like that. There is ground like features, but it feels like the
everything just feels flat.
Yeah,
everything just feels flat with maybe
stuff,
with angles.
Stuff
instead
added,
of like
no. What I mean is like the ground, the map is flat, and they've added things on it.
Yeah,
it's not like for example the radio one where it feels like it's on a fucking hill.
Yeah, and
you're either fighting up the hill or you're fighting down the hill. It doesn't feel like that. It doesn't.
Everything's a chore. Yeah, well. I mean that was the problem with Battlefield 5. Was everything just felt like a chore. It wasn't fun. It was just I've ran around the corner dead.
They didn't learn their lesson from Pacific, which was basically if one team was good with the vehicles and the other team wasn't, the team that was good with the vehicles was going to win.
Yes. There
was not enough counters to the vehicles. Like if for example Wake Island, if a squad showed up in Shermans, the squad showed up in Shermans and those guys knew what they were doing, you were fucked. You were absolutely royally fucked because it took more than an entire one person could not take out a single tank without restocking supplies. And I think that's the big problem as with the vehicles. It's not necessarily that the vehicles are overpowered, it's because there's no real safe not safe, but there's no real actual counter to them apart from another vehicle. And it's like it is really like, look, you need to give the soldiers something to be able to...
not just two launchers. And
if you're going to give them launchers, give them enough ammunition so that they can at least take out one vehicle. Yeah. Don't make it so that, they just can't just sit back at the fucking far range and, like, blow them up from, like, no, make them, make
it be like what we used to do in Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
Which was like we team up with 2 rocket launchers.
Yeah.
Which only, by the way, rocket launchers only had like three rockets at a time. I mean, it would take 6 rockets to blow up a tank.
Yeah, and A1 Abrams, which is fine. I don't mind that when it's an actual tank. But when it's the other vehicles, like a fucking Jeep, it's like, no, 1 RPG in the fucking car.
Straight into that face.
Straight into the front of that thing. That thing has to be dead.
Please nerf the hover tanks. Please.
The
hovercrafts. Please nerf them. Just nerf them.
But this is the thing. If people were given enough tools to deal with them, they wouldn't be a problem.
Also, fix the bug that lets them go up the side of a building.
Fix the thing that lets them go vertically up a building. That'd be nice. But yeah, like I say, if you gave more tools to the actual foot soldiers to deal with vehicles, the hover tanks wouldn't be as much of a problem.
There's only 22 guns or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's like give them some more fucking anti-vehicle weapons.
Give them more guns.
Hell, here's an idea. If you're not going to give squad leaders something, give them mortar positions. Allow like support can have mobile artillery, not artillery, but like the maps are that big, you can have artillery. Anyway, yeah, DICE deservedly got shook up because the game they released was not a Battlefield game, despite the fact that they've been lying throughout the entire process of the thing and saying this is going to be back to roots of Battlefield, and then released a game that was nowhere near it.
Yeah,
like you weren't going back to your roots, you were planting a completely fucking different tree.
Right, shall we move on to Activision?
Yes.
Okay.
So, you know.
There we go.
The level of this news is, you know, you just instantly know, well, it's obviously not good. It's Activision.
So, Call of Duty Warzone devs stage a walkout over layoffs. Yes, Raven Studios has recently just had had their QA, a third of their QA testers laid off by Activision. You know, Activision, who are at the moment in a multiple of lawsuits over mistreatment of their staff, so
lying to their shareholders,
and
then also their CEO is also being accused of the same things that has led to the lawsuit by the state of California.
Yes. So, in the middle of all this, they've decided to lay off more staff.
More importantly, they're gonna lay off the QAs, quality assurance, like.
Which, by the way, is at this very moment in games right now. I think you could never have enough QA testers. Apparently,
yeah.
With everything that's been coming out lately,
Cyberpunk needed more QA testers. Battlefield needed more QA testers.
Call of Duty Vanguard
needed more QA testers because fucking hell.
WoW needs more QA testers.
Name a game released and...
Oh, actually, speaking of which, because this is how World of Warcraft do their QA testing, they get their players. They give players like an early access to them, basically to QA test the new raid dungeons and all that stuff. They've decided to do that during the release of during the early access of Endwalker, which we'll get to in a bit because I do want to talk about Endwalker, but like. What the fuck is wrong with you people? But anyway, yeah.
Okay, I know we're probably going to go to that eventually, but have you actually been able to get on?
Yes, like I said, I'm going to talk about it. I have managed to finally get on.
Because you spent all weekend going, I'm 1,000.
No, I wasn't 1,000. I was 10,000.
I know. I was going to say I'm 1,000 odd in the queue. I'm 10,000 odd in the queue. I was expecting you to eventually go. I'm 120,000 in the queue.
I went on this morning and I was only like 200 in the queue. Took me about half an hour to get in, but I got in. And I got to try out the Reaper, and I really enjoy the Reaper. But we'll talk about that. So anyway, back to the QA testers. Yes, Activision. Don't fire your QA testers. That may be a solution to some of your problems, especially on your gaming side.
Yeah, like releasing games in
another solution to your games on your gaming side is maybe treat your staff like actual people. Yeah. That might work as well.
I know.
But,
shockingly enough,
this is it's just for fuck's sake. So yeah, there is another walkout. So I think this is the fourth.
Yes. In a market of in an entertainment section that is at the moment struggling with a what's the word? Oh yeah, reputation of basically just rushing out, releasing buggy, incomplete, broken, unworkable, unplayable, absolute dog shite of products. their response is to fire the people that stopped that.
Yeah.
You don't deserve to be in business. You don't deserve to exist. I'm sorry, if that's what you think, it was what your response to the current climate is. You are not a decent business person. You're an asshole. Seriously, you're the you're the fucking modern equivalent of feudal lords who are only in that position because they were lucky enough to be the only fucking son of their father. That's what you are. Because you're not there for skill, you're not there for talent, you're not there for ability, you're there simply because you're fucking loaded for reason X, Y, and Z.
Yes. So, yes, there's going to be another walkout. So this is Activision's, I want to say fourth walkout.
Seriously, honestly, if someone decided to do a GoFundMe to allow the entirety of Activision Blizzard staff to walk out on strike indefinitely, I would support it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would.
A lot of people would support it. Do you know why? Because we are nice people. The vast majority of the gaming community are nice people. It's just like every other group. There are the minority that are very loud, very obnoxious, and fucking dicks.
Yeah, and the media likes to just take those ones.
And the media likes to take a giant magnifying glass and go, look at them, they're all like that. They're all like that. You know, just like punks, rockers, rock music, metal, heavy metal, rap, fucking TV, sci-fi, Dungeons and Dragons. Name anything that was popular at a certain point, and the media has demonized it.
Yes.
Because fuck anything that's new. Fucking hell. Just like...
Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, the media really want you to like the old stuff, but the problem is the old stuff sucks. I mean, just look at Doctor Who. Yeah,
but the problem is Doctor Who doesn't suck because it's old stuff.
No, I only mean...
Doctor Who sucks because of the current writing.
That's what I mean.
It's terrible.
Look at Star Trek. Star Trek sucks.
Star Trek sucks because the writing is terrible.
Exactly. Look, Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars is in the grey zone, but let's face it, no one's ever going to ever forget the Disney trilogy.
Yeah, Star Wars. Right, here's the thing. Right, Star Wars, Mandalorian is really good. The book of Book of Boba Fett?
The Book of Boba Fett.
Book of Boba Fett looks
good.
Really good.
I'm a bit sort of like, because Boba Fett's my favourite character, so I'm a bit like, if you fuck this up,
I will never forgive you. I feel
you've already done me wrong. You've already done me wrong with the Sith. All right, you've already destroyed that.
You've only got Boba Fett left.
Fuck Boba Fett up, please, for the love of God.
I mean, the thing is like the way that they had him in the Mandalorian. If they have him like that in his own series, I can't see them going wrong.
He's definitely,
because my fucking God,
he's definitely Boba Fett.
Boba Fett, when he turns up to the other Mandalorians and just basically goes, "Yeah, this is my armor. What's your problem with it?" Do you want to have one out with him? Fine, go ahead.
I was a little bit disappointed that they never actually explained how he got out of this.
I think they're going to explain it.
Which I hope they do.
I think they're going to, because basically the teaser trailers got released, and he's basically like, "Look, I got left for dead in the sand.
Yeah,
I'm coming back, and I'm no, like the Hutt's ruled by fear. I'm going to rule by respect, which is not the respect people think.
No.
This is respect of like, yeah, you obey, you do what I say.
You obey the law.
You obey my rules. Well, and I will treat you
well.
Happens to you. I will treat you well. You know, I'm not like the Hutts who will just on a whim throw you to a sarlacc.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna treat respect me, and I will respect you back. You fuck with me, and I will end you.
Yes.
Because let's all be honest, Boba Fett does not give a crap.
No. He just wants to make that moolah.
He wants to make that moolah, and he knows that the Hutts are gone. Well, Jabba's gone. So Tatooine's open perfectly for him. Like, who the fuck's going to stand in front of him? You know, Bibba Fortuna. We all saw what the end of Mandalorian, what Boba Fett did to him. It's like, there's no one on Tatooine is going to stand up to Boba Fett. Why? Because Boba Fett's the only person in the galaxy that stood up to Darth Vader and didn't crap his pants.
Exactly. Anyway, we're going on a tangent. Yes. So I agree with Raven with what they're doing. Because here's the thing, the actual cuts, like the layoffs, they've literally just come out of nowhere. By the looks of things, of what I've read.
Raven's been working on the Warzone stuff, which is making a massive profit. It's Activision doing the usual thing again. It's like, we're not making as much money. Fire a bunch of people.
This is our stocks are down. We're losing money out the kazoo. What should we do? Fire a lot of people. Yeah, that'll solve the problem.
That's raised our stock price before. Let's do that. Yeah, it's like problem. Your problem isn't losing your stock price isn't because you're spending too much. Your stock price is because your company has an awful reputation now. Your company is toxic. Your CEO is toxic. Your senior management is toxic.
And public perception is not good.
Yeah, it's like, all you big chums of big old Bobby Kotick. Oh yeah, you won't sell your shares, but everyone that doesn't actually have a connection to Bobby Kotick will. And you guys can't trade with each other inside your own little boys club. I mean, you can, but that will end up you thrown in front of the federal court for fraud, probably.
Yes.
So when shares aren't traded, they either stagnate, which is the best option, best possibility, or they fall because no one's buying them. When no one buys them, your share price goes down. Your share price goes down. Guess what happens? The people that didn't sell their shares before will now go, I've made my money. Can I have you can have these shares. I'm going to sell them. Thanks. Bye. Which then makes the shares go even further down. Which means even more people start sharing them. And then eventually, some of you greedy assholes go, shit, if I don't sell them now, I'm going to lose everything. And then you're all going to financially kill each other because all of you will start stabbing each other in the back, trying to sell off your shares quicker than everyone else.
Yes.
Now that may be me being a cynical asshole, but Activision Blizzard have not done anything to persuade me that these people are not ravenous vultures that just care about their own financial well-being and fuck everyone else.
Yeah.
So,
so they're not getting laid off yet. They're getting laid off. It's basically January 28th. So just after the... Because, I mean, there's cruel, but could you imagine actually firing people, like, 2 weeks before fucking Christmas?
It's Activision Blizzard.
I mean, it is Activision Blizzard, so it's not something that I wouldn't put past them.
Well, here's the thing. What's worse? What's worse? Firing them just before Christmas, or telling them just before Christmas you're going to get fired in the new year, so you better start looking for new jobs?
Yeah, that's true.
What's worse? There's not much difference here.
There isn't much difference. No, that's all I'm saying is just like
it could have been worse.
It
not
could
by
have
much,
been worse.
But it could have been worse.
Only a little bit. Only a little bit.
It's just like, what the... Are you... Look, the demand from the staff for Bobby Kotick to go by the end of the year is still there. Bobby Kotick, the twat, is still in charge of... It's still CEO.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, the board are still in support.
Oh, yeah, because they're all friends. They're all friends of Bobby.
Yeah.
They're all his little buddy chums.
I'm hoping...
So much so that I'm wondering what Bobby Kotick has on you lot.
Yeah.
That he's going to take you down with him.
I'm hoping that the...
Maybe your guys are in a little book somewhere.
I'm hoping that with the announcement from the Game Awards, that this is like the first little stone down that
the first domino.
Yeah. Basically, they've said Activision Blizzard will have nothing to do with the Game Awards other than the nomination that they already have, which I do believe it's maybe one or two. It's not that many.
World of Warcraft and Call of Duty, I think, is that.
I don't even think World of Warcraft's in there. I think it's just Call of Duty.
I think World of Warcraft is
Call of Duty,
MMO. Because it's Final Fantasy 14, World of Warcraft, New World, and
it's best. I don't think there is best MMO. I think it's just best.
Okay, I may be getting mixed up with
ongoing game.
I may
and World of Warcraft's not in it.
I think I may be getting mixed up with the other awards.
Golden Joystick.
Golden Joystick, because I'm pretty sure they won.
Yeah.
But anyway, right, so, obviously, yes, hopefully this is the first domino. Second of all, Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo. You came out, you put words out, Bobby Kotick's still there. Start acting.
Yeah.
Start backing up your words. Don't just go, oh, we're looking at our... it's like, no. Basically, come out like, okay, so you've it's been a week and so, nothing's happened. Basically, come out and say, if Bobby Kotick does not leave, we will pull every single Activision Blizzard game from our stores. Because that will get them to act. Because the hemorrhage of money from that company, if that happened, would kill it within months.
Yeah. The stocks would drop. Because
it's not just, I wouldn't say, it's not just pulling the game from stores. It's like pulling all access to, so like, you can't buy anything from PlayStation for Call of Duty. You can't buy anything for Overwatch. You can't buy for anything for, basically, unless you have the Blizzard launcher, you can't buy anything from Activision Blizzard. Yeah, Nintendo, Steam, anyone that has anything to do with Activision Blizzard on their platforms, pull them. Pull everything.
Yeah.
Until Bobby Kotick and the senior management go. Plain and simple. You might not even have to do it. You just have to threaten it. Just say it. Just come out and say, if this doesn't happen by this date, this is going to happen. Time to start fucking putting actions in front of your frigging words, because that's what's going to actually change the thing here.
Yeah. But yeah, Activision Blizzard have been told that they are going to have nothing to do with the Game Awards. This, I think Jeff Keighley was the one that tweeted it out. Yeah. Understandable. You know, he's
also,
as much as I'm not a big fan of the Game Awards, mainly because
it's a platform where this can be used.
To me, it's just like the Oscars. It's just the big games companies just giving themselves
a pat on the back,
a circle jerk, and that's literally all it is.
I mean, why else does Pixar win every time for the best animation? Despite the fact that, you know, certain times there's certain movies from overseas,
other countries,
that deserve to win it.
There was a movie that was basically done in the style of Van Gogh paintings, and it was fucking gorgeous. Like, holy shit! One of the best animations I've ever seen.
And it did not get.
And it didn't win. It lost to. I think it lost to the Good Dinosaur.
Dear fucking God.
And I was like, you know what? I'm just no.
But was it My Name lost to?
Your name lost to
one of the Pixars, and it wasn't.
It was
good
Pixar.
One.
It was. I think it was Toy Story 4.
I think because I don't think it was Toy Story 4. I think it was the one before Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
It might have been Incredibles 2.
I haven't watched any Pixar movies since. I think Toy Story 3 was actually my last Pixar movie.
It was alright. It was either Cars. It was one of Pixar's like lower bracket, not as good movies. Yeah. So that's like Monsters University, Cars 2 and 3,
Incredibles 2, Toy Story 4. So it based on one of those. Yeah. And it was up against Your Name. Yeah. And
Your Name should have fucking won it because it was a much better. It was prettier. It was smoother. The story was better. The characters were better acted. Like, it was just like on every level better, and yet they gave it to the American company.
Well, yeah, because that's mainly because the people who do the awards, they're all old.
Yeah,
they're all old, and they don't care. They actually don't care about any of this
stuff.
Stuff.
But that's what basically the Game Awards is. Except also that it's also a giant advertising board.
Yeah, and let's face it, nobody watches the Game Awards for the actual awards.
No, it's for
nobody cares.
It's for the trailers.
Yeah, it's for the trailers.
So yeah, and I understand why Jeff has to do that because it's not cheap.
Yeah, it's not
what
cheap.
he does, and he has to get finance somehow. He has to get people to buy into it, and unfortunately, that's what they do. But but no, the announcement that like basically the Game Awards are pretty much cutting ties with Activision Blizzard.
Yes.
Is welcome.
I think it is a good one. So hopefully this will do something. Hopefully.
I don't think it in itself will do something, but like I say, if Sony, Microsoft and Nintendo actually fucking follow up on their underlined, not threats, but like, we're looking at the situation of our current dealings with Activision, but like just come out and say, Bobby Kotick goes, senior management goes, or we pull your games. Because one or two things will happen. You pull the games, company dies, someone else buys all the IP.
Yeah, somebody will buy the Call of Duty. Yeah.
Someone will buy Call of Duty. Someone will buy WoW. Someone will buy
WoW. Maybe not WoW.
StarCraft. Yeah, but no. Here's the thing, right? The IP itself of WoW, World of Warcraft, is fucking huge. Yeah. Like, it is a massive thing to have. Like, the amount of stuff you could do with that IP is amazing. Call of Duty, the same. Pretty much anything and everything Activision has done, like Spyro, that they have, Spyro, Crash Bandicoot. The list is friggin' endless.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's and then you've got Blizzard on top of that.
So Overwatch, Warcraft, StarCraft.
Yeah,
Diablo.
StarCraft might actually get some fucking love for once. Long time, but yeah, like. And I know some people go, oh, you're wishing a lot of people to go fucking lose their jobs. I'm like, dude, they're gonna lose their jobs anyway. Bobby Kotick needs his $100 million fucking dollar bonus, and the right to and the right to basically threaten people with over the phone by threatening to kill them, and fire women for claiming a pilot sexually abused them. Yeah, so fuck him.
Yeah. So, the only problem is I could see like Take-Two or
the problem is like Take-Two or EA or even
would be the ones that buy.
Yeah.
Or even worse,
Ubisofts.
Oh, there used to be a time.
I mean, if it was
used to be a time when I used to say Ubisoft with actual care and love.
I mean, like I used to say with Konami.
Yeah, I used to love Ubisoft.
I used to love Konami.
I loved Ubisoft. And now I just look at them and I just go...
Metal Gear, Zone of the Enders for me. You with Assassin's Creed 1
Assassin's
and 2.
Creed, the Rayman games, Beyond Good and Evil. Oh, good times. Mm-hmm. And now look at them. Mm-hmm. Just garbage. Every bit away. It's like everything that comes out of Ubisoft now is like, you just look at it and you go, you know what, this is a good idea. If it wasn't Ubisoft, this would actually work.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what they do. Watch Dogs Legions is a good idea for a game. And it would actually work and be a good game if it wasn't Ubisoft that made it.
Because it's just basically, we've got London, we'll make London, and we'll put these implementations in. We'll have stealth mechanics. But you can hire anyone. So if I hire a guy that actually is supposed to that is perfectly fine in there, he had I don't know, the security forces.
Yeah.
I can just walk in there. No. It just takes longer for them to
notice you.
To notice you.
Why?
Why?
He's supposed to be there.
It's like, I'm not out of fucking place here. It's like, fine if I was like doing some of the shit, the like hacking and stuff, then maybe. But like, if I'm just walking down a corridor in the fucking security uniform, why does that cause me to get spotted by the fucking cameras and the drones? I'm like,
got this game. It's fucking game.
This isn't even new. This isn't even a new idea. Hitman did this thing, and they did it. They implemented it in 1 and 2 and 3 so much better on a PS2.
In almost all the Hitman games, do this better.
Yeah,
and it actually makes sense that people would look at him and go, he looks a bit suspicious.
Yeah, but the thing is,
no one's seen him before.
Yeah, the thing is, I was like, you can do stuff like look away from them and it goes down. And if you maintain a distance from them, they don't get suspicious. And if you do stuff and it makes sense how people would recognize him because they're fucking right next to him. But still, the disguises work.
Yeah.
Why can you not? Why can you not implement something at least similar instead of it just takes longer to get this? What the fuck?
I love the fact that it's like you, because I think I got an actual member of the security force who was supposed to be, because I got him from the building that I was meant to go into anyway.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I'll just use this guy.
Yeah.
He's already there. People already know him. He's just going to walk in.
Yeah,
no
he's
problem.
supposed to be there.
That's his
job.
The cameras are watching him. It's like, dude, don't let the camera see you. Why? He's supposed to be there. Why would people think that he's clearly a bad guy. What?
Clearly he's a member of DedSec now.
He's clearly a member of DedSec. How do you know that?
How the fucking hell?
How would you know?
Like, what the fuck? Like, and it's never explained.
No.
It's never explained why all of a sudden a person that is a member of, like, the fucking police force going into a police station can't just walk into a police station. Has to like, what's more suspicious? A police officer walking into a police station, or a police officer crouching behind a wall to run past the fucking drone? What's more suspicious? It's like,
it's fucking Ubisoft, man. They just can't do anything right. On to another company though. So, Take-Two.
Yay! Let's go round all of them. Why don't we?
This one is just them. They're just being dicks. This is just a dick move.
Yes.
They've gone after the patent for It Takes Two.
Because I can confuse a game about two parents being transformed into toys, and then
you might mistake it for the company.
Yeah, clearly, because I mean, hell, to be perfectly honest, if I was the creator of Take-Two, I would be suing Take-Two for association to our game, because It Takes Two is actually a decent game, unlike the 90% of the shit Take-Two releases. It's not a broken, buggy fucking mess.
It's not a poor port of a mobile game.
Yeah. With half the stuff that you apparently moved out still in the fucking game, including the hot chocolate. How? You removed that when it first got released. I mean, granted, yes, those who bought the console version or disc versions still technically had it on there because you couldn't actually remove those, but still, like, how? Honestly, like, the thing is that it's not just them they've gone after.
Yeah, they've gone after
anything with Rockstar on it.
Yeah,
they've gone after. But here's the thing: they haven't gone after Rockstar Drinks, who are owned by Pepsi, because heaven forbids you go after someone that can actually defend yourself.
Yeah, I was going to say actually also, like, if they went after Pepsi would probably just
bitch slap them.
They would Anthony Joshua fucking right hook them into the floor.
No. They were Tyson Fury. They were Tyson Fury right hook. Did you see? Have you seen that? But jeez, I mean, okay. First thing first, Deontay Wilder. The fact that you survived that punch, kudos. But
well
my
done, man.
God.
To be fair, that fight should never have happened. Like,
no.
You lost twice to the guy. Don't go up against him again.
Yes.
The first time, okay, it's the second time, like he soundly beat you. And the third time, you're just pissing him off at this point.
I mean, Granny, yes, you did get a couple of knockdowns, but you just pissed. I mean, Tyson Fury had already proven that you couldn't knock him out because you hit him. You literally knocked him out, and he still got up after 10 in the first fight. And that when he was saying he was at 50%. You had no chance of finishing him off in this fight. Oh, fucking chance. And all you did is like, oh yeah, all you did is guarantee that Tyson Fury was going to knock you out.
Yeah.
That's all he was going to do.
Yeah.
That's all you did is guarantee Tyson Fury was going to be like, do you know what? I'm going to leave it up to no one but myself. Like, I'm going to end this match.
I've forgotten. Have they actually signed for Fury versus Joshua yet? Or
they were going to, but then Joshua lost, so he has to get the belts back.
Oh.
So he's planning a rematch against
Usyk.
Usyk.
Yeah.
I mean, Usyk deserved to win that fight because Joshua he was just off his game. Well, he was off his game, but also Usyk was really good. So it was one of those ones.
Is it one of those where he took it for? He was looking at Fury instead of
possibly, but it also could be against. It could have been like one of those where it's like Usyk is actually a lot better than a lot of people gave him credit for, and Usyk fought. Yeah. Usyk fought to the best of his abilities, and Joshua didn't fight to the best of his. Yeah. So anyway, there's a rematch. Looking forward to it. Probably will catch it when it's not on pay-per-view.
Massive tangent there, but who knows? Who cares? But yeah, Take-Two have just decided. We're going to.
It's right. Here's the thing. The thing that's telling is that they're going after everyone who can't really defend themselves because what they do, and this is how bullshit this is. What they do is they sue them. Anyone that takes them to court, they then instantly go, "Oh, we need a delay to get some evidence. We need a delay.
Yeah.
We need another delay. We need another delay. We need another delay." They just basically bankrupt the people. They don't They know they don't have a fucking thing to stand on.
Yeah.
They don't have a leg to stand on. You cannot copyright 2 fucking words. You can copyright your logo. You can copyright Take-Two Incorporated. You can copyright Rockstar Incorporated. You can copyright you can trademark as well the logo. You can trademark Take-Two Incorporated. You can trademark Rockstar Incorporated and all that, and Rockstar's logo. You can trademark the shit out of all those things. What you can't trademark is Rockstar.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go after Nickelback for their song? No. Why?
Although, if you want to go after Nickelback so that we never have to hear them again, that would.
Yeah, but the thing is,
that would put you in the good graces of my book.
Here's the thing, right? They won't go up after anyone who has the finances to go up to them and go, yeah, bring it, bitch.
Yeah.
They don't. They won't.
I kind of want them to try it with Pepsi, though, now.
Yes, I want to. I want to see the most one-sided court bitch slapping ever.
I think it would be funny.
I want to see. Do you want? Here's the thing. I want Take-Two to be so full of their fucking self and their heads up their own asses so much that they take a company like Pepsi to court. Pepsi to just go, do you know what? Fuck this, and just take them to the cleaners and just go, do you know what? They've put our name under. They've literally tried to ruin our company's reputation here. We want compensation. Lots of it. So yeah, if someone wants to bankrupt Take-Two as well, by all means, I don't mind. Because I guarantee you, they'll be also abusing their staff as well.
Not only have they done this, they've filed for other claims targeting the word Rockstar, Civilization, and beyond. Isn't that nice? Trademark law encourages holders to be proactive about defending their trademarks or risk losing them entirely. Though a game industry lawyer, this is my Eurogamer, by the way, Eurogamer spoke to the Take-Two is being very, very aggressive.
Yeah, because the thing is, right, here's the thing. If someone came out and went, I'm making a game and my company's called Rockstar, that is perfectly fine for them to then sue because that's trademarked. It's like, no, you can't call your company Rockstar. Yeah. You can't call your gaming company Rockstar because there's already a game developing company called Rockstar, right? But they're not. But that's not what they're doing. They're suing restaurants run by families because they know that they don't have the finances to fight back. And that's the shitty thing about this.
Which is always weird because, like, I've always found it, especially like because it happens over here with movies. They change the name of movies because they don't want them to get confused with something.
Oh, the Avengers.
The Avengers. So we've got in the UK, the Avengers is called Avengers Assemble instead of just Avengers, and that was mainly because in the 1960s
there was a TV
show called The Avengers.
And they had a movie in the 90s that was very terrible that had
Sean
Connery as a Scottish supervillain.
Yeah,
it was very, very bad.
It was very bad, but believe me. No one's gonna get the two confused.
It's like, how the fuck do you confuse Captain America and Iron Man with a martial arts expert lady and a bowler hat fighting spy?
Yeah.
How do you get those two confused? How is that possible? It's not possible. Why?
Well, I suppose the martial arts lady you can get mixed up with.
Right, yeah, but the thing is, alright, is that's why you can't trademark words, because of this bullshit.
Yeah.
This absolute fucking bullshit.
This is where I was getting to. They went after restaurants and stuff like that with the name like Rockstar and all this stuff. It's like, because people are going to get confused.
It's like, here's the thing, right? Oh, you're going after
with this.
They're going after You're going after people that use Beyond. You're going to go after Ubisoft because they have a game called Beyond Good and Evil. No! Why? Because Ubisoft will take you to court and actually have the money to fight you. And that means you'd lose. You know you don't have anything to stand on. And to be perfectly honest, I think if someone abuses their fucking trademark, they should also lose it. If basically, it should be, in a sense, it should be a double-edged sword. It's like, yes, defend your trademark at every opportunity. But you abuse the system, you have it taken off you.
Yes.
Because that'll stop this bullshit, because the first company that tries it and loses their trademark, and, not saying I'm anti Take-Two right now, but if Take-Two wants to be the first company that happens to, I'm all for it. Yes, I don't mind Take-Two losing everything that makes them money, because they're a fucking terrible company. I would say they're not as bad as Activision Blizzard, but I'm pretty sure that's probably because we haven't heard how bad they actually are yet.
That's very true.
It's literally every single AAA game in the company. I'm just waiting for the next report, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much. There is one bit of news. There we go. So moving on, we're now moving on to Sony.
Yes.
So first off, and I think this is more important than the other thing, but PlayStation executive has been fired after a paedophile allegation.
Yes, lovely. At least they've instantly fired the guy, and hopefully
George.
So, is this one of those where it's an accusation, or there's more things to back it up, sort of thing? It's one of those where it's like, well, he's innocent until proven guilty, but like the level of information is kind of like, yeah, I highly doubt that hasn't happened. You know what I mean? The stuff that's gone on with Activision Blizzard, sort of thing.
Yeah. So basically, you know how there's especially online, there's these groups that go after.
Yes.
After paedophiles.
I can't remember.
After the P word, even though I just said it. They go after that.
Yeah, they go after very, 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 very disgusting human beings.
Yes. They put a video up on YouTube.
I'm surprised it stayed up.
Well, of course it did. It probably makes money. Like, YouTube don't really give a shit. Look, you can break all the rules if you're making money.
That's right.
But if you're not, no. You have to abide by their rules.
Yes.
All right. That's why, like, all the big channels have managed to somehow magically get away with doing all the stuff that they do.
Like showing a dead body.
And
in the middle of the
repercussions. With no repercussions. And yet, if a smaller channel was to do that, goodbye.
That channel is dead.
Cut that off at the knee.
That channel no longer exists.
Yeah.
Not saying that YouTube doesn't give a fuck about its content creators.
They basically did like the whole.
This is one of those
the whole Chris Hansen thing.
Yeah, this is one of those where there's evidence to back this up.
There is evidence to back it up.
Yeah. So fire his ass.
Yeah. So
instantly. Don't even. It's like you don't even need to give him time to fucking fight this. No, you fire his fucking ass. And you make sure you kick him out quick enough that the door doesn't hit his rear end.
Yeah, he's been in the latest video, I think. So Sony have kicked him out the door, obviously. Innocent until proven guilty. Because I think he's also been arrested. There's nowhere on the article that says he's actually been arrested.
Well, the big problem with these like vigilantes is that a lot of the stuff they get is not.
Yeah, the police department doesn't work with cyber groups.
Yeah, they don't.
That's when
because they're vigilantes, and anything that the vigilantes do can be.
They have turned any evidence that they have turned it over to the authorities, though. So maybe something will come out of this.
Yeah, but the thing is that the police can't actively work with them, because if they do, potentially any criminal investigation could, when it gets to court, just be instantly kicked out. And there is a thing called double jeopardy. You can't be tried for the same crime twice. So if it's basically and fruit from the poison tree can't be used twice. So yes. So I understand why he hasn't been arrested yet, but I also understand why Sony have literally gone, there's the door, get the fuck out.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, other than that, there's no other news on what the fuck's going on.
We're not going to.
It's just he's been fired.
Yeah, we're not going to hear anything about that.
And I don't really want to talk about the the accusations against him, because they're kind of disgusting. And I don't. I
mean, we said the word. That's all we need to say.
I don't want to know anymore.
Yeah, no.
Other than the fact that is he going to get arrested?
Is he going to get arrested? If he has actually done what's been accused of him, then yes, he should be arrested and he should be thrown. Sony will write his fire in his ass.
We're sticking with Sony, but we're going to move on. So Sony have something called I think it's called Project Spartacus.
Yes.
Now, what this is, if anybody doesn't know, it's kind of like a open secret, but it's not. It's basically what they're planning to do is merge now with Plus.
Yeah.
But what it mainly is going to be is basically Sony's version of Game Pass.
Yes, and I said Sony's backlog catalogue of the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2.
So, yeah.
I've been saying every time this is brought up.
My main worry is because of what Nintendo did with their little thing.
What's the pricing?
Is Sony going to do...
I think the only thing they're going to do is they're going to actually have the price the same as Microsoft's Battle Pass.
Yeah,
I think they're going to. That's what I think that's what they should do. They shouldn't. They shouldn't charge more. Yeah. They should literally go, look, how much is Microsoft charging? Right, we'll do that.
Yeah,
Sony can afford it,
or because they can afford it, like you said,
or undercut them.
I mean, Sony do it all the time.
Yeah,
they did it with the PS5.
They did it with the
deliberately did it with the PS5.
They did it with the PlayStation 1.
They did it with the PlayStation 1. They did it with the they didn't do it with the PlayStation 2 or the 3. They did it with the 4.
Yeah,
and they've done it with the 5, because that's why it took so long for us to get any sort of prices on the Xbox.
Because basically both were playing chicken, and Sony went, "Yeah, we're never gonna blink.
We're not gonna blink. We're having a staring contest right now, and we ain't blinking.
We haven't blinked for 25 years. Good luck, Microsoft."
So, it wouldn't surprise me if they try and maybe undercut the Game Pass.
Yeah. And like I said, the back catalogue of PlayStation 1 and 2 is absolutely fucking packed of just
good classic games.
Absolutely good classic games. I mean, hell, you just go off like Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10.
I mean, I'd do it just for 9. I honestly, I like 9 is the best Final Fantasy.
But here's the thing, right? Like, if they're gonna incorporate PlayStation Now, they have to give us an option to download the fucking games, because there's no way with our internet.
Yeah.
Our internet is that shit that I I could probably have the game running and then press a button, go to work, come back, and then the button would have probably only just then been registered. That's how shit our internet can be.
Yeah.
We're talking kilobytes so small that potentially I'm expecting it to just show bytes in our download speed. That's how bad our internet has been recently. It's fucking annoying the hell out of me right now. But yeah, I've been saying, like, Sony's back catalogue is just ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. And if they decide that, then Jesus, I'm gonna love it.
Yeah, it'd be great.
It'd be amazing. But like I say, I think they should just charge the same amount as they do as Microsoft do at the most. Yeah. Match them for price. They're probably, like you say, I wouldn't be surprised if they undercut them
because it's Sony.
And also here's the thing: there was a lot of people that have grown up not playing the PlayStation 1 or 2.
Yeah,
and it's like, yeah, the graphics are a bit dated now,
because
of the technology at the time. But like some of them are really good games.
There are some really good games on there.
Like there's some games that have certain things in them. Fucking Time Splitters. Just give me Time Splitters. It's all I want. Give me Time Splitters. Time Splitters 2. Time Splitters 2 is the pinnacle of Time Splitters.
Yes.
Give me that. Give me that.
Give us Time Splitters 2 with put online in it.
Yes.
That's all I want you to do.
Yes.
That is literally all I want you to do.
Yes.
Time Splitters 2. Just put online.
Online Time Splitters 2.
Because we could go through we could actually record and just do the campaign.
Yes.
Do the hard mode campaign.
Yes.
Again, and we'll just do that.
Yes. Yes.
I loved.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes, and then the challenges.
And then do the challenges.
And then just do like online fucking first to 1,000 kills.
Yeah.
Minigun, akimbo minigun. just random shit where like everyone's robo-fish.
Was Time Splitters 2 the one that had the first map maker?
No, Time Splitters 1 had the map maker.
Oh, Time Splitters 1 had the map maker as well.
Time Splitters 1 had a map maker. Time Splitters 2 had the map maker. And Time Splitters 3 added the single player map maker stuff as well. It's like, yeah, just give me Time Splitters 2. The only reason why I don't say Time Splitters 3 is because it doesn't let me akimbo miniguns.
Yeah.
Like, Time Splitters 1 and 2 will let you akimbo everything.
Yeah, every game, every gun.
Akimbo.
You could go akimbo with it. Didn't matter what it was.
Could be miniguns, rocket launchers.
I still don't understand how in Time Splitters it's fine, but like when you watch people on Call of Duty and you go akimbo with shotguns, how does that guy still have arms? How is his arms not like broken in 6 places?
Do you not know the recoil of that fucking weapon?
Of the double barrel shotgun?
Time Splitters is just like, it's fun. It's like, yeah, can I akimbo these? Yeah, go on.
Like
it has a robot with a head that is a goldfish ball with a fish in it.
Yeah,
and it's called RoboFish. I mean that literally sums up and also just look up Time Splitters dancing T-Rex.
Yes,
that's all you need to know about the feel of Time Splitters. Like, and also it has one of the best music in the game with Chinatown. Chinatown's music is
yes.
Oh, it's
I love that music.
I played Chinatown religiously solely because of that music. Bam, bam, bam.
Whoa! EA own the Time Splitters.
Yeah, give me Time Splitters. Give me Time Splitters. That's all I want. I will gladly pay Sony the PlayStation whatever fee of a year or whatever for that. For Time Splitters, I would pay them because Time Splitters is that good. It is seriously that good. You people who have never played Time Splitters do not know what they're missing.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good news because like I said, the back catalog, and it is especially the PlayStation 2 and 1 that I think a lot of people haven't played before. Some games, and I'm literally gonna just show people the world like, no, this is amazing. This is amazing. Like the art style of Time Splitters is great still as well. It hasn't aged that badly for a PlayStation 2 game. Like, oh, it's so like the game is so colourful and vibrant and fun and fast and flowy, and I'm gushing, but like I have waited so long for another goddamn Time Splitters game that I'm literally like, you know what? If you gave me an online Time Splitters 2, I will take that. I will snap your arm off. I will literally throw my money at the screen. That is what I will do.
So yeah. So hopefully Sony will actually have something that can actually combat the Game Pass.
Yeah.
Because I mean that would be I'll tell you something, if they undercut it as well, that's going to be a big blow. I could see it being a decent blow to Xbox because at the moment, Halo's coming out.
Yeah. I think the thing is that it will force Microsoft to do something else.
Yeah. Which
is hopefully only benefits the Microsoft playing base.
Yeah.
So
that's something to look forward to with especially the Game Awards coming up. Most of the Xbox games from the studios that they've bought, they should have at least something to show
some
off.
new stuff like Microsoft's Obsidian Games Elder Scrolls beta.
Yeah. Which now they have Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, which considering the fact that Microsoft also now have Bethesda, is like, are you going to kill one of these games? Because they're literally going to be fighting each other.
Yeah.
Like, oh, here's the thing, it's like, you got Obsidian, who are making literally a Elder Scrolls type game, and then you decided to get Bethesda, who literally make Elder Scrolls. I mean, did no one think about that?
No.
Clearly not.
I think they just bought it for Doom. I mean, I personally would have just bought Bethesda.
I mean, yeah, that's a lot. That's money well spent solely for Doom. I understand that.
No, I would have bought them for. Like I said, I wouldn't have bought Bethesda for Bethesda. I would have bought it for the smaller studios. That's what
that's what I'm saying. Obsidian.
They're all good.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you buy Obsidian. Obsidian. You bought Bethesda, but you get id, you get Tango, you get Arcane, you get a couple of the other ones that are there underneath.
Was it Machine Gun Games?
Machine Gun Games,
which before
Youngblood
was actually like one of the better ones. But back to I was wondering when Sony.
Sony were always going to do something to combat.
It is basically like all down to. What does it entail?
What's the price?
What's the price? And please, for the love of God, please let me download those games. I do not want to play. Look, let's be honest. The first thing I'm downloading the moment it's available is Time Splitters 2.
Yeah.
That is what I'm downloading. Literally. To the point where. Because this is the thing. Time Splitters 2 wasn't released by EA.
No, it wasn't.
It was, I want to say Sony, I think. Time Splitters 3 was.
Was it not?
Because it was Free Radical.
Was it not IDOS
produced
before IDOS was bought?
It might have been, yeah. It might have been IDOS.
We've got the case downstairs. We'll have
we'll have it. We're not getting. We still have Time Splitters 1, 2, and
our PlayStation 2 collection is pretty good.
Yes.
We got rid of all the shitty ones.
Yes.
And we kept the really good ones.
Yeah. So like, Grand Theft Auto,
Kingdom Hearts
1, Kingdom Hearts 2,
Final Fantasy 10.
Final Fantasy 10.
Yeah, I know they got re-released and all that sort of stuff. But
which we actually also got.
Yeah, which we also got. But that's not the point.
What else was there? Oh, Age of Empires 2.
Mm.
We have, because we couldn't get it on anything else, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Granted, yes, the PlayStation 2 version is the inferior one. We know. We don't have a Dreamcast. We're sorry.
Yeah, we didn't get a Dreamcast. We had a choice.
Speaking of which, since we mentioned it, Capcom, give us Marvel vs. Capcom 2, please.
The Dreamcast version.
The Dreamcast version. Give us that, please, now.
Re-release it. Put it on all the stores.
Don't
do what Respawn are doing and just getting rid of Titanfall. Yeah, Titanfall's being pulled from all digital stores.
Well, yeah, because it's unplayable.
Yeah. Yeah. So
because they refuse to fucking fix it.
Yeah. But anyway, shall we move on to the last bit of news? Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker came out. It's good. It's also very hard to get into without queuing. I tried to get in the other day and I was 10,000 and odd in the queue. But yeah, it's also hit its highest ever Steam player count, which is obviously no surprise. It's
and also here's the thing, right? And I know that the media's all of a sudden jumped onto this bandwagon of Final Fantasy 14 recently. Because before they were just kissing the ass of WoW. But then when Final Fantasy 14's player base tapers off, they're going to go on. Final Fantasy 14's dying. It's like no, the actual life cycle of the game is built upon. People play the game, play for the story, they go away, then they come back again.
Yeah.
That's what it's not built around dailies and weeklies. It's not built around people coming in day after day after day after day after day.
Also, there's more MMOs coming out again. Like the MMO, we're having an MMO resurgence.
Yeah.
We've got games. We've got quite a few MMOs next year coming out.
Is it Ashes of Creation?
Ashes of Creation, which is
New World.
Okay.
New World
just needs to be fixed, but New World does look fun to play. I just want them to fix it. But there's a few games coming out from Korea next year. I think Bandai's got one coming out, which is it's more going to be a live service than an MMO, because it's more going to be in line with Genshin.
And I was about to say, you also got like the gacha games that have more, that are having more and more MMO style things put into them. Let's all be honest. Genshin is as Genshin goes on. Yeah. It's having more MMO mechanics put into it. Like, there's fishing in it now.
Yeah, there's fishing.
There's fishing. There's house building. There's
the only thing they're missing is like actually having other players do
raids,
do like dungeons and raids with you.
Yeah,
that's really all they're missing.
That's it. That's all they're missing to make it an actual like free to play MMO.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Also, you've also got to remember with Final Fantasy 14, the devs constantly tell you like, don't constantly play this. Don't get burnt out.
Don't burn yourself on it. Look, the game is
always going to be here. It's not going to go away.
Yeah.
So if you're feeling tired, just go. It's all right.
They don't
go play another game.
It's not like WoW where it literally is like FOMO.
Strap you to the.
Yeah, like you have to play. You have to get your dailies done. You have to get your weeklies done. You have to get your monthlies done. You have to keep doing it.
You have to do the grind.
You have to do the grind. I mean, at least, okay, back to Genshin. Genshin does that. You know, you got your dailies, your weeklies, and your monthlies.
Your events.
Your event ones. But at least the core gameplay loop is fun 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Like there's been the one or two events that I've not really liked.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, the events that I've not liked on Genshin, I just haven't
done them.
I just haven't done them.
And
I've never
felt... The biggest complaint I've heard from WoW players in like the last few years is like the gameplay loop is
dull. It's dull and boring, and the rewards do not warrant the amount of effort that you have to put in.
Yeah, it's not. It's not fun, basically. Yeah. And that's the thing. Is like. And so, like, with Final Fantasy, the game is built around people playing all the new stuff, going away, coming back when the new patch comes out with new stuff, going away, coming back with another patch, and it just keeps coming back and getting back and forth. Now, granted, by the way, Yoshi P, again, please put if you want to make the best MMO ever.
If you want to if you want to make the best esports. Ever.
You have the arena. Well, you don't have the arena, but you have the place to hold it. You have the gold saucer. Just give us Blitzball, proper Blitzball.
Yeah, get players to make like full-on teams. Yeah, like I'm telling you now.
3 companies can have a team, and they can design their own uniforms. Like, please do it.
The amount of teams, like, oh my god, like you could make a full esports out of it.
You'll have the role players actually making like proper Final Fantasy X teams, like the Besaid Orcs and the Killiker Beasts. Yeah. Oh my god,
it'd be so good.
Please find a way to make it. Find a way to make Blitzball in Final Fantasy 14, please. And I probably will just play that game. my Dragoon Catboy will just become a Blitzball player. It's true calling.
He found his true calling. It's not to save the world. It's to play Blitzball.
It's all right. It's to play in a sphere of water with. Let's be honest, not fully dressed because they're in water. Yeah. With just throwing a ball around. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
And to be fair, once the farming gets added in, because that's gonna get in. Yeah. We're gonna have our own farms and that. I'm gonna find my guy, my Catboy is gonna find his.
He's gonna retire.
He's gonna retire and just start farming because that's all I do when farming gets put into games. It's just like, right, see you later, guys. You go kill that giant dragon. I'm gonna be here tending to me turnips. Don't worry about it, guy. I believe in you. You got this. You're our tank.
You know what? This is the thing. I don't understand. This is the thing because you say you don't like Minecraft, and like you can literally just farm.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't know what it is about Minecraft. It's just kind of like I just feel like everything just either it feels dull and boring, or too.
I think the thing is though is that you've not been on for a while, and there has been a lot of stuff added to it.
Yes, I might jump back on.
Yeah,
I think when I was on,
the thing is, I'm playing on my PC, but I'm like on console. I'm like I don't want to because the moment I start, they'll fucking release the fucking. The PS5 the PS5/Xbox Series X version with its ray tracing.
Yeah, when they release the thing for the next gen, this gen consoles, then I'll give Minecraft a go, and then see what it's like. Because I've seen people playing it, and it does look a lot different to what when I played it. I just found it dull and boring and just. So I'll give it another go. I will, because that's the thing. Like I like Portal Knights, and that's pretty much the same game. The only difference is like I can run around and go through portals and shit. Yeah. But I like that. It's fun. It's fun to do that and travel to different planets and stuff. This with Minecraft, it was just kind of like, well, you can go to the Nether, and then I went to the Nether, and the Nether is incredibly mean.
Yes.
Like, and it's just like, but the thing I need is in the Nether, but I don't have anything that can actually really help me in the Nether. I literally just have to go to the Nether.
This is the thing. We have to do it. We would do it together though, because I know what I'm doing. Yeah. So I can get us geared up for the Nether.
Yeah.
Like,
see,
all the food. Here's all the food.
I feel like I'm not one of these people who wants the game to hold my hand, but I would like the game to tell me what the fuck's going on. Like, oh, here's the Nether. Okay, I'll go to the Nether. And you're dead.
The Nether has, I think, like 3 or 4 new biomes since the last year.
Oh, nice.
So it's like my hardcore playthrough, I could not find a Nether fortress.
Yeah.
I literally could not find a Nether fortress. Granted, that basically balanced my lookout because I spawned right next to a village, and usually I don't spawn anywhere near a village. And then my Nether portal is literally next to it. I actually once had a Nether portal facing the wall of a Nether fortress. I was like, oh well, so much for the exploration here. So I'm just waiting for the look to invert itself again for that. But anyway.
Yes. But yeah, Final Fantasy 14 is doing very well, which is good because I love Final Fantasy 14. So the more people playing it, the better.
Yes.
I would suggest that now for you, because you're not even up to Heavensward, it probably now is a good time to get on.
Yeah. Because
there's people for the dungeons that you're going to get to, you're actually going to get in.
Yeah, because people are doing like leveling up the new classes and that.
Well, that, but also because of the amount of new starters, there's going to be more people at your level.
Yeah. I just need to learn. I just need to like figure out how to learn the mechanics quickly because that's my biggest worry. Yeah. It's like I know like going into a dungeon like if anyone's going to be I'm a dragoon, which is the simplest the simplest like damage dealers basically just go and kill things. And I sometimes even suck at that. Like I forget like okay, so I need to deal with these ads.
You need to deal with
I'm too busy I think my problem is like tunnel vision.
Yeah, which is
my problem with a lot of games. I think tunnel vision.
I do generally think you might be better off being a tank with your tunnel vision because tanks.
The problem with that is that I'm not good at holding aggro.
Yeah,
that's the thing. It's a worse combination. It's like I tunnel vision, but I can't hold aggro.
I can teach you how to hold aggro. I can teach you because like I'm pretty good at being the damage dealer.
Yeah.
Because I like using big AoE attacks, and I like fighting like multiple things. So I'm much better at being a damage dealer than I am. Because when I'm a tank, I get bored very quickly, and because basically what a lot of tanks do is they just kind of stand there and only move when they need to.
Yeah, in other
words,
and for me, avoid the big damage attack.
Because that happens. Me personally, what happens is my brain just kind of goes onto auto mode, and then I don't move when I'm supposed to move, and I die.
Yeah. Then you get hit. Then you get one-shotted, and then the entire team dies.
Yeah, and then it's usually my fault. Whereas when I'm a damage dealer, I've got things to all constantly look out for.
I think it's just because I'm so used.
Or you could go healer. Mm-hmm. You could be the healer.
Well, this is the thing. Is like the new class.
The new sage.
Funnels.
The sage is really good.
Funnels.
Because it actually awards you for being an aggressive healer. So you can do damage, and your heals are more powerful. when you heal, or your shields that you give are a bit more powerful and that sort of stuff. Yeah, I need to actually get the Sage. I've only been messing around with the Reaper at the moment.
What's the Reaper like?
The Reaper is a lot of fun, but I'm a damage dealer main and I like doing combos, so of course I'm going to enjoy the Reaper.
Gets a giant scythe.
I get a giant scythe which looks remarkably like Gernon's scythe from Bloodborne, which makes me even happier. But yeah, the Reaper's a lot of fun. Because you've got your basic thing, and then you've got like this gorge that goes up.
Are they just the two? There's only the two.
There's only the two new classes. Yeah. Every expansion has only brought in 2 new.
Yeah. And it was time a new healer was brought in.
Yeah, we got a new healer, which is the Sage, which I think we've only got.
It's the gun.
Gunzerker is a tank.
Yeah, he's a tank.
He's the squishiest of the tanks.
It's the more flashiest of the tanks, though.
He's the most flashiest of the tanks, yeah.
So I may actually, because that's the thing. It's like my Dragoon boy, my Dragoon. I love the flashiness of the Dragoon.
Gunzerk is actually quite good. I mean, for me personally, it actually works because you can use like different types of ammo to do different stuff, and so it does stop you from being like just your brain just switching off and going into auto mode. The Gunzerker, you can like switch things up to do different attacks and stuff, so that's pretty cool. And I think the Gunzerker also has combos, so you can always go Gunzerker.
Yeah, because I think the thing is that I've just focused on Dragoon.
Yeah,
which is okay.
Well, I was the same. I was just going to stick with Bard all the way through, but then the Dancer came out, and the Dancer is just a better version of the Bard. So I was just like, well, I don't want to be a Dancer. I mean, look at the Dancer. I'm going to look ridiculous unless I change my sex. But no.
I mean, you could be a very, very flashy, flamboyant cat boy.
Yeah, but I don't want to be a flamboyant cat boy.
That's very true.
So
there's plenty of other flamboyant
the Bard is as flamboyant and as I can get.
The big frilly hat with the feather.
The big frilly hat with the feather and all that other stuff, but I can't go any further because that's just for me personally. This is only me.
That's the line.
That is the line for me. I don't want to go any further than that. So that's what I went to.
Me, it's literally edgelord armor. That's what I want. Yeah, edgelord armor.
Well, the Gunzerker's got plenty of that. I mean, once you get so far on your subscriptions, you get a reward of Squall's outfit. So you can glamour that up, and that can be your.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yes.
But yeah, it's doing really well. It's good. I like it. I like it a lot. I didn't get up to Endwalker, unfortunately. I'm literally like.
Well, the thing is like the last day before you were hoping to get on and finish off the stuff.
Yeah, I'm like one dungeon off. The thing.
So but what I'm saying is that you were literally hoping to get in the day before the servers were down for Endwalker, and you just could not get on.
Oh, I couldn't get on because that's when the storm hit us.
Yeah, and the internet went down.
We had no internet. I mean, luckily we had power. So there are some places up where we live that still don't have power.
And it's 10 days since the storm hit. Yeah. So, that's just.
I mean, we got off lucky.
Yeah.
That all that we lost for a day was the internet. But unfortunately for me, that took out
your plans of actually getting
my
to
actual plans today.
Oh, well.
But anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed these chats because I think we'll end it there.
Yes.
Final Fantasy 14 is awesome. Go play it. Also, it is critically acclaimed, and the free trial is A Realm Reborn and the critically acclaimed Heavensward.
Yes.
I'm going full into that meme, by the way, just to let you know. So yeah, go play Final Fantasy 14. It's awesome and it's free.
Yes. Like. The bit everyone goes on about why Final Fantasy 14 is amazing, you get the first taste of that for free now.
Yeah, for free.
For free. Do it.
Awesome.
I mean, granted, that's a lot of commitment time-wise, but still, do it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun, and there's all the jobs from A Realm Reborn you can do for free.
Yeah.
And Heavensward.
I'm trying to remember. I'm a blacksmith. I think I'm a blacksmith.
I'm a leather worker.
I know it's an armoury maker. The metal worker.
Yeah.
Because I make all the metal stuff, so
Yeah.
I make all the shields. Do you know, this is the thing. I actually enjoy that the most. Like, I love making stuff.
Yeah.
And then just shoving it up on the servers to sell.
I mainly hunt. I go hunting for skins and stuff and then sell that. That's what I do for my market. Yeah. That's how I make my money. And like, I'll go from Stormblood. Their skins they sell pretty well. I think it's like...
Trying to remember, what was the thing I used to make a lot of that was actually quite profitable? I think furniture is... The metal furniture.
The furniture sells for a lot.
It is really profitable. I love, and it was like, yeah, sure, cool. I want to do that because the metal furniture looked fucking amazing.
Yeah, it did look cool.
And you know, I love people giving more people options to customize their stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Speaking of which, I've because I've killed Sapphire Weapon. On Final Fantasy 14, I got a big giant bust of Sapphire Weapon, so that's now in my house.
Yes.
Well, in my free company's house, is not just mine. But I'm almost there because my item level's not high enough, so I can't do it. But I'm almost ready to fight Emerald Weapon in that raid.
Oh god, that's going to be absolutely chaotic and terrible.
Ruby was absolutely mental. Because I did the normal one, which was okay. I died once. But given the fact that I'd never done it before, I think dying once, alright, you know, not too bad. Not too bad.
Going in blind.
Going in completely blind and now knowing. But then I did the Savage, which is like the hardest.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Yes.
So many wipes. So many wipes.
Anyway, I think we're going to leave it there because I think a certain person wants to potentially.
Yes, I'm going to go straight back into Final Fantasy 14. I'm going to sort out this video. I'm going to have some food and then Final Fantasy 14 all the way.
I mean, I don't blame you. I'm going to probably start again. Well, not start again, but get back on.
Like I said, if you do
maybe not like this week because I like doing other things. Also, like Genshin is the right amount of you don't have to think too much.
Yeah.
Like 14 MMOs, especially. I think the problem with me is because I've got a dungeon next, and I know I have to concentrate.
Yeah. Well, what are you up
to? I'm going after the what's it called? It's like the Ice Bandits.
Oh, right, okay. I might be able to help you out because I'm thinking I might because I haven't got a Dragoon class. I might start a Lancer and get that up to a level so I can start a Dragoon class because I can just level that up. Yeah. It's not going to take me long to get there.
No,
because the amount I play Final Fantasy 14.
No,
it won't take me long to get up to your.
No.
Get up to your.
And the amount of this is the thing. The amount of side quests now that are available.
Yeah.
Like you can just basically start a new class and get it up to a decent level very, very quickly, which is really cool.
I've also got my Red Mage. Red Mage is so much fun.
He's a Red Mage. What else have you got?
I've almost got all the DPSs because I'm a DPS main. I love doing.
I'm saying I know you've got a healer class.
So I've got one healer class, which is my White Mage.
Yeah.
And I've got a Paladin,
which is your tank.
Right. Yeah. And then I've got my Samurai, Bard, now Reaper. I've got a Monk. Is there a Monk?
Yeah, I think Monk's with DPS.
Ninja. And I've got the Red Mage. So I can go Black Mage. I can go Dragoon. And I can go something else to start off at. Or I could go Dancer because Dancer's a DPS as well.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go Dancer.
No.
Dancer ruined my Bard. I had to start a completely new class because of Dancer.
Anyway, I think that's a good place to leave it. And like we said, go play Final Fantasy 14.
Go play Final Fantasy. It's fucking free. Just go play it.
Yeah.
It's worth a look.
Yeah.
It's generally worth a look.
It's worth playing through to Heaven's Ward. There will be plenty of people helping people through Realm Reborn, because that's what the community does. The community literally goes, we get everyone to Heaven's Ward.
Yeah.
We know it's a slog. We get you to Heaven's Ward.
Yeah, but also, like, the good thing about A Realm Reborn, even though there is, like, sloggy bits, especially at the beginning. I mean, I think it's only really the beginning that feels like a slog. Because, obviously, you end up doing pretty much the same thing in each 3 cities.
Yeah. I think
once you get past that, I feel like it's a lot.
Once you get into the 4th area and, like, the first endgame stuff starts happening, where you fight the Gardenians and then end up in the last raid. Your first raid, baby's first raid. Yeah, which was really fun with like 20 people.
Yeah, once you get
like
into
an actual,
that,
it felt like an actual like group storming a fucking place. It was great.
See, I'm trying to get my other friends into it. I've got one of them into it. I'm hoping because you should be able to move your classes.
Yeah, if he
to
moves,
the world.
If he moves,
I'm wanting him to come into this
please,
one
because I want to show him my dragoon.
Yeah,
my badass dragoon.
Because what I want to do is I want to get enough of us to do, because I've never done the Cause of Bahamut.
Oh, how many do we need for that?
We only need about 4 of us.
Yeah,
because I think it's an 8-man, but it's 3 8-man teams.
Yeah,
because the alliance raids are like 24 people.
Yeah.
But it splits you up into 3 groups.
Yeah.
So we don't need a load of us, but like I want as many of us as I can get to do. Yeah. So to fill up a group.
Let me put it this way, right? If anyone is saying there's not enough people, count me in. Right. So I will be there
because I really want to do the.
I will be there. Okay. So that's. It's going on the internet. It's true. I will be there. I am terrible at the game, but I will be there. I will make up the numbers.
Yeah. And
obviously, if I'm working, I can't. But you know,
this is why I'm thinking I might do Dragoon. Because with the bard sucking now, I need something to actually go into the Cause of Bahamut. Because the samurai is Stormblood, and Reaper is Endwalker.
I'm trying to think. There was Dragoon. What's the other DPSs?
DPSs.
Yeah, Monk.
Monk, Ninja. Sorry.
You know, try Monk. No, I'm saying, Ninja. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure there's a Monk class as well.
No, the Monk is the pugilist, which goes into the Ninja.
Oh, right. Okay. Still, Ninja. You like ninjas? Ninjas are cool.
Yeah. I was always a bit worried about Ninja because Ninja you have to like set stuff up to do it. That's why I'm looking at the Dragoon, because the Dragoon is much more combo based. Yeah,
the Dragoon is very combo based,
and
then it is basically it's combos and jump.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
You really need to see the stuff the Dragoon can do from Heaven's Ward to and Stormblood, like the extra stuff that you get. Like, you should see this. It's just
ridiculous. I've seen some of it. It's just absolutely unbelievably ridiculous. It's like. I'm just expecting them to literally introduce is it Freya from Final Fantasy 9?
Yeah.
I'm expecting them to introduce her jump where she goes up, where she literally disappears from the screen.
Yeah.
For a good turn.
And then comes back.
And then add her limit.
Yes. Oh.
Where she throws down a whole bunch of spears. That's what I want.
Yes. I think that's one of them. I think that's actually the limit break. Because in the dungeons you get a limit.
Yeah, I know there's a limit break, but I don't think I've unlocked the Dragoon specific one.
The limit break. There's an actual just symbol that says limit break on it.
Yeah, I know.
You don't you don't need to unlock it.
Yeah, I know, but mine at the moment. Well, it may have changed since I last used it, but like mine was just a big one-off attack. So it may have changed since then.
It may have changed, yeah. Because the samurais is literally like he just jumps in the sky and just slices everything. He slices everything around. But the thing is, right? It's the whole group's limit.
Yeah,
it's not just yours.
That's probably why, because I kind of tend to leave it for either the tank or another DPS.
Most
of the DPS.
Either the healer or DPS use the limit break, not the tank. The tank doesn't need to use it.
What I mean is, I leave it for someone else.
Most of the time, I always leave it because just in case we get like pretty badly hit, and we need the healer. We need the healer to res everybody. But
Max Res.
Max Res. Limit Break 3 healer. It's the best limit. But anyway, yes, we shall actually finish now. I do hope you've enjoyed this chat, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.
Toodles.